media, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. What's up? And just finished watching stage 8. You see the smile on my face, you see the excitement. Biniam Girmay comes through with win number 2. Another 50 points on the Green Points jersey added to. So he was at 166 after the intermediate sprint. So that now puts him on 116, I believe, if my math is correct. So yeah, it was just for Bini, like I was talking to Marky Morrison, how you do? We were talking before the race and talking about, like, you know, who the finish is for. And I had picked Biniam Girmay, Walt Van Aert, or Matthew Van Der Poel. Those are the 3. There's no one's going to beat those guys. And being that Walt is looking after Jonas, so it's sort of understandable why Walt wasn't mixing it up. And at the same time, I was a little bit surprised that Matthew wouldn't have been going for this finish because it suited him more. But it's still sort of like he was like leaving it to Philipsen. I didn't even see him in the lead out train or, you know, in the build up to getting Philipsen to the front. But Philipsen challenged Billy to the co-card, and confidence was looking really good. So right up until probably 200 meters to go, so Concard was on the front. The commentators were getting excited. They were thinking Concard was going to do the business. But if we know, if we've been watching Bini all season, when I saw Concard on the front, I'm like, buddy, you're going too early. I mean, you should be sitting on Bini's wheel and trying to come around him rather than being in front of him. And so Jasper Philipsen comes from the right, he comes around, and Bini got boxed just a little bit, just, you know, probably about 400 meters to go. He just got in the box, and it looked like when Cav won, it looked like he had nowhere to go. Then all of a sudden, boom, he was third or fourth wheel because Confidence took up the chase, and they were on the front, and they were leading it out for Brian Concard. And Concard started his sprint. And just as Concard started his sprint, Bini was still waiting. And I think he never looked back, but he must have sensed Jesper, or maybe that was when he was timing it to go, because when Jesper went behind him, Jesper got just a slight jump on him, which is Jesper smart because he knows that he needed that jump. But at the same time, if Bini hadn't realized, or if Bini hadn't jumped when he did, maybe Philipsen would have gotten the win. But it was just enough, so Bini was able to come over Philipsen, and they did deviate across the road. And I was wondering if anybody was going to say anything or protest, because Arno Dali, he sort of got squeezed in by Jasper Philipsen and Bini, because as those two went across the road, they came together, and Arno Dali tried to come to the center of them, which in a sense is sort of like you're trying to fit in a peg, or fit a round hole in a square peg. There was no space there. He was trying to come through and make a space, and there was no space there. So amazing to see as a look at the finish, and how this is just my recap of the finish. And what I saw, it looks like it was a tough day all day. Excuse me for the it's just the UK. It's always cold here. We had a nice, really hot week last week, and now it's cold and whatever. But anyway, so from the studio of the bike shop, Recycles and Pearly, and this is ground zero for me. And yeah, so it was amazing to see Bini come through. It looked effortless. And then we have to go back to the intermediate sprint point where it's not Tyson. It's not Gerben Tyson. I keep getting his name wrong. I can't even. Is it Gerben Tyson? It might be Gerben Tyson. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But he actually worked for Bini and led Bini up to the intermediate sprint, so Bini was able to get maximum sprint points, because Bini was on 149 before the intermediate sprint, but then after the intermediate sprint he was on 166 because he got the second place, because Johan Bremison was up the street taking the first place, taking the 20 points, and then Jurgen took the behind Bini, so he took those points away from Jasper, and Jasper finished sort of in the field sprint for the intermediate sprint. Jasper finished third, so that was a few points less that Jasper got. But even though Jasper got some good points today, he got 30 points for finishing second. So he's putting his horse in the race, and so he's getting points. So Bini is on Now Bini, I believe, is like 66 plus 50. So that's 216. So Bini's on 216. I have to look and see. I'll put it up. So this is Bini on 216. And as you can see, because I can't do the math in my head because I didn't know what Jesper was on. So this is the points here, right, where Jesper's at. He should have moved up because I think, yeah, he did get dropped down quite far. But so he was on 85, I think. 85 plus his intermediate points, or 85 or 89 plus his intermediate sprint points, and plus his 30 points at the finish. So he probably he almost got a total of like another 50 points today. So I'm just taking a guess, do the math, probably around 130 something, 140. Is that right? Am I close? I'm doing the math. I'm not even seeing it. I have no idea. But that's what it is. Just super excited for Bini. Well done to Bini. Again, in that green jersey, making that green jersey look beautiful. Well done to Intermarche. They must have seen. Well, anyway, no, I didn't even say. They talked about it before, and they said that this stage, they talked about before the tour, that this was the stage for Bini, that Bini could win because of the type of finish it was, and that just the other finish was a bit unexpected. But it just shows to me that Bini is just that fast. Bini is just fast. So hopefully the guys keep it together and stuff. But I don't know. I just don't. Like Marky was saying, like the perfect place for Bini to go next season will be Total Energies, and that would be pretty amazing because Total Energies like to go to Africa and do some of the stage races there in Africa. So that'll be cool. I don't know if they would send Bini, but anyway, they're just a global type of team anyway. So. But anyway, that's that's neither here nor there. Just talking out loud. But well done to Biniam Girmay. Well done to Intermarche. He's got that green jersey. And doesn't the brother look good? Doesn't he look good, Bini? You look good, brother. He looks good in green, doesn't he? Anyway, I'm super excited. Initially, we say with your legs media. And this jersey, get it all. It's time to get a new one, I know. I've sewn it up and everything. I fixed it and everything. So, but thank you again. If you've hit the like button, thank you if you subscribe to the channel. And I will see you after tomorrow's race. Or I may even do a little preview for tomorrow's race. But it's supposed to be another tough day. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out. Enjoy your bikes. Enjoy the tour. And enjoy the content. With your legs media, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.